Was abysmal. Welcome, guys. We just played a a vintage cube draft, and we had a pretty sweet blue green. It wasn't incredible, but I still thought it was like at least a 2-1 deck. But we got completely destroyed by these like Teemo control decks, which I wasn't expecting. But they just seem to have all the answers for what we're doing. So fair enough. That happens. But I thought, let's give another shot, right? Let's do the. I won't have time to do any more recordings until after New Year's. So, and I'm not. I don't actually know how long this. Oh, it says here. The league closes at the 15th of January, but I'm not sure if the cube is actually still available until then. So let's draw another one, and then let's see if we can draft something a little bit better this time. I'm yet to open. I've only opened Moxen. I haven't seen a single Soul Ring. I haven't seen a Black Lotus. I haven't seen Time Walk, Ancestral Recall. I would love to make some really cool control deck, actually. Not like the Teemo one that we just saw, but something with um, Snapcaster Mages and Ancestral Recalls and stuff like that. But we need a lot of luck to get there as well. So there's other types of decks I haven't drafted either. Like I haven't drafted something like um, Storm. What do we have here? What do we have here? We have a Vampiric Tutor, which is just very good. It's a Glenelendra Archmage, which is very good. I think it's between these two. This is better in a like combo strategy. But Frantic Surge is not like the best card you can take. Let's try and take the Archmage. Let's try and see if we have this control deck happening. So what do we have here? We have a Batterskull, which is nice. There's a Rakdos Return, which is an absurd card if you can get the mana going for it. I think this is definitely the best card in the pack. There's a Search for Scanter. There's a Muldrifter. There's a Rite of Flame again for the Storm deck. I like Rakdos Return a lot. This card is absurd. There's a Mox Emerald. Here we go. Here's a bit of power for us. What else do we have in here? Dig Through Time is good. Maybe not as good when we don't have. If we get like loads of fetches and stuff, this can actually be very, very powerful. If in a control deck, it's very good when you actually get to play your spells. There's a Natural Order, but Mox Emerald is exactly what we want. No, if we just take in this this Rakdos Return. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So basically, with this is like a similar to Mind Twist, except that it costs 1 more and it's not at random. But you can really get your opponent with this. I know that the Emerald is not exactly in color pairing with any of this stuff, but you can just read it as saying tap for a colorless mana. What do we have here? Powerful cards. Metalworker goes great with our Mox Emerald. There's a Venser, goes very nice with the Archmage, but I like taking this Metalworker here. There's so much upside in this, and if we can really get there with the Rakdos Return as well. What do we have here? Here I like Solemn a lot. There's Hymn to Torak. I think we're just gonna go for the Solemn now. What do we have here? Here's a Volcanic Island, Walking Ballista. Again, Walking Ballista is great with the Metalworker strategy. So I think we might want to do that. Just try and stay colorless for now. With that in mind, here's a Signet. What else do we have in here? Sweet cards. For like control strategy, we have like an Ojutai. There's a Wall of Roots. I like taking a Signet here. I like just getting a lot of mana early to power out our Reckless Return. Or I think this is a bit on hold now. We do want some sort of color fixing for the Rector's Return, if that's the way we want to go. But just going for like a cool artifact deck here would be awesome. So who are we playing with here? Don't know any of them. What do we have here? There's a Godfarer's Gift, which could be interesting. There's a Mishra's Factory. There's a Tribe Elder. We do have a green mana to sort of like... Yeah, I think the Tribe Elder here is fine. So now we're back to the original pack. I like this Toxic Deluge in what we're doing here, I think. Stoneforge has the ability to go and find some sort of equipment if we get an equipment. This is an artifact, I guess, but not really the type of artifact that we're interested in. So I think we can just take this Toxic Deluge here. It's just a good way to kill anything. I don't think there was that much left for us in these packs, actually. I guess we can try and actively just try and pick up any sort of like artifact that we get. I think the Deluge for now would go in the sideboard. See, here we go. Batterskull is a nice addition to what we're trying to do here. Helps us generate mana with the Metalworker, and it's also something that we can actually play from it, which would impact the board quite a lot. So now we could hope for the Stoneforge Mystic to actually wheel. That wouldn't be too bad. Here's a Duplicant. That's also something that we would like. Yeah. Gideon's interesting. I think double white is going to be very difficult, so I think we could just take this Mutavault. It's just a way of, like, we're not putting too much color restriction on ourselves. Except for this Rector's Return, but I don't really care at this point. Sure. And a Pride Mage. Okay, so interesting start. Not bad, not incredible either. What do we have here? That's a Memory Jar, which is it's not the worst. Neither is land tax. Here's a Flutterstrand as well. This is not a great pack for us, but Memory Jar could be interesting in the sense that when the opponent skips their turn, um, yeah, let's try this Memory Jar. Let's try and have some fun with this, huh? There's the Promised End again, our nemesis. There's also Signet, so let's go for the Signet. Scroll Rack is interesting, but not exactly what we want, I think. Torrential Gearhulk is an artifact, but it's not exactly an interesting one. Like we're not. I don't think we're gonna play a lot of instants. There's a Sword of War and Peace, which is not that exciting either. We could just take this Nahiri. We could just take this Angel Invention. Nah, I don't see that happening either. Regrowth. Let's take this Nahiri. We might not play it. Here's a Forge Master. This is really something where we can go and find something, a really big artifact, and put it into play if we get one. I like that. There's a lot of good stuff here for Storm, like Brain Freeze is the best win condition you can get in Storm. Wheel of Fortune and Necropotence are both incredible. Lion's Eye Diamond I think is not. I think Lion's Eye Diamond is a trap in this format personally, but so basically what we're doing here is that we are just mono artifacts with a bunch of other stuff that could be useful for us. Huge payoff in Ragna's Return. We got a little bit of mana fixing for it now in the Boros Signet. Gilded Lotus, huh? We just keep finding stuff to that sort of like fits the theme. This also helps us fix our colors, and should be good for us to try and ramp out. But we do need some sort of really high-end win condition. Like a Blightsteel Colossus would be amazing. Sundering Titan would be good. So what do we have here? That's a Bonfire. This is Savannah. We could just take the Savannah. So it's a Tanglewire. Tanglewire is fun, isn't it? Yeah, let's take this Tanglewire. Let's just stick with the whole. Let's just take every artifact that we see. Let's do that. Let's just take every artifact. Let's not do like a Paul Cheon stipulation draft though. Let's but let's take all the interesting artifacts that we can find. Like Hedron Archive is good. Celestial Signet is good. Which one is better here though? Probably this Hedron Archive, just because it can draw us into more gas. However, this Signet is very good for fixing our colors, but then again, we don't really. Nah, let's just take this Hedron Archive. What do we have here? The Plateau. I like this Plateau. Yeah, let's go for the Plateau. We can put this in. We do have some win conditions, like Walking Ballista with a Metalworker in play and a lot of artifacts in hand. Could just, you know, run away with the game by itself. Like a big pair of Planeswalker like Ugin or Khan would be great. However, you don't see those get very far in the packs, so that would need to be like a pick 1, 2, or 3 or something. Yeah, that would not get very far. I quite like where this is going, though. This is very fun. This is very interesting. Since I think we're going to be playing white as one of our base colors, if we could go and play this land tax. Could also play this Gideon of the Trials, but double white seems a bit intense. Double green seems very intense as well. Maelstrom Pulse is interesting. Nah, let's just play all the broken cards that we can find as well. This is definitely not one of those broken cards. This one fixes our red and our green, and it's a win condition. So let's take that. Again, double white. I'm not sure, but we could take this Day of Judgment, put in the sideboard. We already have a toxic deluge though. Let's take this Day of Judgment. Lion's Eye Diamond, Mystic Snake. I don't see us playing any of these cards, but let's just take this Lion's Eye Diamond. Wall of Omens could be fine. Could also just take this Necrotal. Way of actually interacting with the opponent. Yeah, let's take this. Let's take all the duels we can find, because we're not really. Oh my God! Look at this Ancestral Recall. Are we actually gonna pass that? That seems absurd. But as a mere Battlesphere as well, and we're not really playing blue. So the first time I open an Ancestral Recall, and we're probably not gonna play it. The world is cruel. The world is very cruel. But I definitely think we should take this mere Battlesphere, and then luckily we're probably not gonna play any of these people anyway, so I'll feel less embarrassed about this. Here's an Inkwell Leviathan, which is fine. It's also a Mox Diamond, which could help us out, just ramping out a quick Signet early on. There's also an Abyss. Non-artifact creature. You got it. We're playing Abyss. Time Twist as well. There's a Mind Twist though. And a Dag Faden. We don't have any blue fixing whatsoever. I like this Mind Twist. It's also Wildfire. We are definitely a Wildfire deck. We already have like a Mind Twist effect in the Rakdos Return. We have good red fixing, so we could play this Wildfire. Damn, this is good. Maybe there's so much good in this pack that maybe this Mind Twist will wheel. Maybe this Wildfire will wheel. This Wildfire probably wheels. Yeah, fuck it. Let's take this Mind Twist. And then follow up with maybe just fixing. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. So here's a bit of a draw engine for us, which is nice. I think this Secure Tribal is pretty free. We can just play like one. There's a Flametongue Carvo. That's in the Venerals disc, but that will kill anything that we play as well. I'm not insanely excited about this, but I think we just take this Flametongue Carvo. There's a Balance. There's a Smokestack. Oh my God, we're just playing full on. This is the ready as well, though. Oh, this is tricky. We don't have that many ways of actually putting stuff in the graveyard, though. Maybe this smokestack. We already have an abyss, though, so maybe this smokestack is not exactly what we want to do. We don't have Crucible Worlds either. I think we take this Daretti here. Oh my god, we just keep getting there. There's a Lodestone Golem. I don't think we want to play this Daretti though. Back to the beginning. There's some mana fixing, so that's fine. Oh, white fixing looks really good. Yeah. Maybe we don't need this memory jar. Inspiring Vantage. I think at this point we can just take all the fixing that we want. There's the wildfire that we wanted to wheel, so that's perfect. I don't really want any of this. I guess there's a Lightning Helix. Maybe Thalia is fine as a sideboard card, like if we... Let's just get this true name out of the way. I think we could play this. We have enough white fixing and we could just throw in some swamps. This deck looks fun. This deck looks like a lot of fun. So what does it look like if we take the lands out? How many? That's perfect. So let's just put this back in. Sort by color. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards, and we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's probably right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, but we have 1, 2. That's probably right, actually. Yeah, I think this looks correct. And I don't think this Daretti is going to do much. Yeah, I like this. This looks great. This looks so much fun. Oh, I haven't drafted a deck like this in a long time. And not this year, actually. We could have used a little bit more, like we could have used something like a Sol Ring would have been incredible. I don't even know. I haven't seen a single Sol Ring in. Oh, that's not true actually. We lost a Sol Ring before. But yeah, this looks perfect. This looks like a fun deck to play. So we have our Metal Worker, and we have some artifacts. So this is our game plan, right? So let's keep this. We can even cast this Nahiri. So next turn, the perfect thing to draw would be a oh, not, don't be mono red. Don't be mono red. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. I don't know if we can win against mono red, but we can try. I guess this is a good start to at least try and get there. Okay, so they get in with the Surgo. So okay, they're not mono red. Unless they're just playing the Badlands because they can and they have like a black splash. Young Pyro, eh? Yes, so far it's not looking great for us. We can't play that. It will add to the Metalworker mana though. So we could just say... The question is... Okay, so which one has the most upside to play? So if we play... No, it has to be the Metalworker, right? We could play the Nahiri. We could tick it up. No. No, it's gotta be this. And then let's hope that they don't have a removal spell, but it seems unlikely though, doesn't it? And everything kills a Metalworker. But maybe they prioritize playing creatures more. Everything sort of like rides on this Metalworker right here. If that stays around, then we are in an okay shape. But if not, then we are in a really bad shape. Our opponent is definitely thinking about things. Okay. That's the most embarrassing way to lose the Metalworker. It's a Firebolt. Okay, so now we have a game plan, and the game plan is play the Forgemaster. Next turn, play the Tidehollow Scholar. With the ability on the stack, we can sacrifice 3 artifacts and find our Mere Battlesphere, and then hope that that's enough. I think that's what we want to try and do now. I think that's our best call. Oh, they're actually 3-color deck. That could be good for us. Got a snipe? Oh, go for it. So if they're gonna attack here, then they definitely have a lightning bolt. Okay, they don't. That's very good for us. Here's a plateau. So we go... Can I play both? Oh yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. So we go... Tidehollow Scholar. Probably contemplating whether or not they should actually play a spell here. If they have like a lightning bolt, if they have a lightning bolt, they probably would have attacked. So what could they have? Okay, this is now on the stack. So with that on the stack, we're gonna sacrifice these. Oh, no, 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 no. We're first gonna tap this for mana, and then we're gonna sacrifice 1, 2. Wait. Sacrifice this one, that one, and this one. Yes. So we get to search, and I think we definitely just want to find. We could also get this Batterskull. Maybe Batterskull is just better. Just to gain life. Yeah, probably. Then we get to look at our opponent's hand. The Burst Lightning. Okay. Exquisite Firecraft and an Incinerate. Probably just take this. This one deals how much? 4 damage. So we need to take this Firecraft. Then we play this. That was actually a pretty good turn for us. I don't think we're completely out, completely safe here, but we're in a much better shape than we were 2 seconds ago. Here's a duplicate. Okay, so let's pass. Let's see what our burn opponent wants to do. Okay, they drew a Blood Crypt. So now they can Burst Lightning the Germ. That's yeah. Okay. Oh, they decided to attack Nahiri. Attacking me, attacking me, attacking me. Attacking me. Everything is attacking me here. That makes sense. Okay. So what do we do here? I think we want to kill. So we definitely gonna play the duplicate here. So they don't have a burst line and they only have an incinerate. That kills the young pyro. Oh, that was actually bad, wasn't it? I should have done it the other way around. Now the duplicate can't. Yeah, that was just bad. Ah, well, whatever. We can still... Everything on me. Which means I need to block this guy. So if they drew like a burn spell, then we're just dead. Incinerate, okay. And Magma Jet, okay. Yep, you got it. What do we want to take out? Probably the Tribe Elder and the land tax. And then we can take in Day of Judgment. And maybe this. Then we can take out this forest and add a plains. We'll just take out the savannah. And add another plains. Yep. Bring it on, opponent. Bring it on. This is a horrible hand, so we're gonna mulligan. This is even worse. Yeah, we're probably just gonna lose this game. Mulling to 4 against a burn deck is never good. They have a Sol Ring, okay. That doesn't seem like a very good card in their deck, to be honest. It would have been very good in ours, but not great in theirs. Yeah, I mean, we need to draw a lot of lands at this point. They have to have like a Koth. Do they have a Koth? Chandra, okay. I mean, I guess that's a thing. Add 2 mana, Young Pyro. Yeah, I think we're just gonna die. Like very, very quickly here. I mean, if they're gonna get to ultimate, and that is not something that we can actually deal with. Especially not if they play a Koth here. Are they playing a Koth? Lightning Strike. Okay. Why not just exile the top card then? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna intervene. Okay. Sure. I mean, we are pretty dead here. But we might as well just look at our opponent and have some fun, right? Okay. So far, so good. But this here Chandra is going to ultimate. So a lot of stuff needs to happen. They cracked their wooded foothills. This is Hellrider. Exquisite Firecraft. I don't understand why the person keeps just making mana with this Chandra when they can actually draw cards. I don't understand. Maybe I'm not meant to understand. Okay, GG's. That was fun. Mulling to 4 against a burn deck. That's always fun. Let's try again. We are not having the best luck today, that's for sure. But let's see if we can't get some good games going at least. Some days you just mulligan all day long, which is never fun. Yes. Let's play some games. Come on, opponent. We would like to play first. This could be fine. This could be sort of like an early Tangle Wire, which could, you know, make things complicated. We have a Forge Master we can play around with. Yeah, let's do this. Our opponent's mulling. Our opponent is doing what we did in the previous games, which is not fun. I don't like it when our opponent are mulliganing. It's just not. It just makes the game boring. Unless they're playing mono red, then I don't mind. Do we have to play this Tangle Wire now? That's the question. It might hurt us more than it will hurt them. So we can wait one more turn, or we can even wait longer. Okay. Red white. Harsh Mentor. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land, and it isn't a mana ability. Okay, so we're going to be fine. But this... so now the question is, do we just want to kill this? I think we do. Might as well just... and then now we can tell our opponent that they can't have fun. So now they need to tap all 3 of their lands. And that was just not fun for them. I understand. That makes perfect sense. We didn't see much, but I anticipate that it's going to be a similar scenario as before. So land tax probably not the best. This not the best. We don't need the savanna. And then add... no. Then add 2 plains. And then... is that what the color looks like now? Yeah, more or less. Let's give it a go. Let's give the opponent good luck, so they don't have to mull to 5 again. So what do we have here? We have an early Hedron Archive, a potential to play an Abyss if we draw some a black mana source. Jackal Pup, huh? That is fine. Sure, let's play this. Let's hope we draw a black source. Nothing, huh? Just play this Mutavault. Don't have to do anything with it. We really need to draw land next turn. If we draw land, then we're in a pretty good shape. Lightning Helix. Boros Charm. Okay. So they are very much on the direct damage plan here. I can respect that. It's very typical that we're going to meet 2 aggressive red decks in a row. That's how it is. You always meet what you can't beat. Bushwhacker. Okay. Yeah, it's not going great for us here. At least we drew a land. It's not the most exciting land. Save some life though. Okay. Good, good. Our opponent is flooding quite heavily here, which is not ideal for them. I wonder if they actually have a way of killing the germ. Cough, okay. So they attack with that. That's fine. There's a Gilded Lotus, which is sort of like the right. That's not a good block. It looks like a good block, but it's not. Because now I get to kill the Koth. By dealing all the damage to the Jackal-Pup. Oh, what? Why couldn't I redirect that? That's a bug. I put all 4 damage on the pub because I should have been able to redirect that to Koth, but it's bugged. At least I think it's bugged. I don't see why that wouldn't work. So yeah, that's great. So now we're just going to lose the game. Whenever Jackal-Pup deals damage, it deals that much damage to you, right? And then I should be able to redirect. Isn't damage dealt by my pub? Maybe. That's probably right. What can we do here then? We can still block. We can use the Mutavault to block. So we can say... I guess that's the only thing we can actually do here. Yeah, not a great situation to be in. Hellrider, eh? Okay. So now we're just gonna die. Wow. Okay. Is that then lethal? I think it is, right? So that's 7. So now I have to just block the mountain. That's not that great. I guess in this way, unless they have another land, which has to be a mountain, I still get to live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Wildfire. One, 2, 3. Yeah, they do just have it. Yeah, I didn't think. I actually didn't. They had the 5th land. Oh goodness! I thought they only had 4 lands and a Goblin Guide, just to make it even worse. Yeah, GG's. That was interesting. I definitely thought that the I thought I would be able to redirect it, but yeah, that makes sense because it's not something. It's not damage that I deal. It's damage that it deals. I guess that's the whole trick here. Okay, fine. I think we just want to go with the same strategy as we did before. Do we want these Thalias in? Maybe it's better than the Tidehollow Scholar. Maybe this is because there's lifelink. Maybe we want the Abyss out. Take out a swamp. Add another plains. Take out the Mind Twist. Maybe these are just really bad. Keeping the Scholar. Add the swamp back. Have more sources, yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, this looks fine. We do want to draw something other than this feathers, but this can deal with an early planeswalker like the Koth. Lodestone Golem could be sweet as well, depending on. So yeah, we do need to draw another land, but so let's play this plains. Let's pass. Maybe they play like Wasteland or something like that. Could be. Okay, so now we really want to draw a land. Okay. So it's a 3/1. Perfect. Lodestone Golem probably. Oh. Because then if they want to go on the attack, then we might just win that race. And now all their spells cost more. This could be very difficult for them to deal with. Unless they have like a Swords to Plowshares or something. Or a Path. I mean, they can go attacking all they want here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Searing Spear. Okay. So we got a removal spell out of the hand, or like a burn spell. So that's all good. So now we can play the Solemn. Probably find a swamp. Then we can block, make them pay 4 life. That's a Hellrider, okay. Hellrider is difficult to deal with, but we have this Batterskull, so there's hope. There's hope. They make it indestructible, but we definitely just need to save the life here. Now we might just cast Duplicant on this Hellrider here. Yeah, I think that's just better. Okay, not bad. So again, if they want to attack here and pay 4 life, I'm happy with that exchange. I just want to make sure that I don't lose 3 life here. Okay, Selfless Spirit. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we can play the Scholar first. So now they're probably thinking if they should throw some spell at me. So what is going on here? Okay, so we get to look. So Declaration Stone, Lightning Bolt. So I think we just take the Lightning Bolt, force them to use the Declaration Stone on the Scholar if they want. And then, because they have that Decan Stone, I think we want to just cast this get this on here. Okay. Okay, we're hanging on. We're hanging on. Attack for 2. Yep, you got it. Mountain. So here's an Ahiri. So we attack for 2. And then play an Ahiri. And I think we want to I think we're pretty far ahead now, so I think we can go ahead and do this. It's got the Tangle Wire. That's a Flametongue Cabo. That's not bad. Okay, so they have a Declaration Stone. That's what we know. They can use that to exile the Tideholder Scholar. And then we get to crack the clue, draw a card. Maybe that's what's going to happen now. That is indeed what is going to happen now. So they get the lightning bolt back. They're going to shoot me. Are they going to redirect to Nahiri? They are indeed. Okay. That's very good news for us. Okay, there's a Bushwhacker. So they're probably going to send the Selfless Spirit at Nahiri and the Bushwhacker at me, I would guess, unless they're afraid of a bolt. No, that is exactly what they're going to do. So let's like crack this and pretend like we actually have a bolt. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That did exactly what we wanted to do. So now we got rid of the Declaration Stone. So now we can actually kill the Selfless Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 mana. So let's kill. Let's do like this. Like that. Then we're going to target the Selfless Spirit. Because then we can use the Mutavault to block the Bushwhacker. Yeah, that's fine. And then we actually have a pretty good clock all of a sudden with the Flametongue Kavu. They don't attack. That makes sense. I think we still attack with the Flametongue Kavu here. Then they can decide if they want to trade. They don't. Okay. And oh, that was too much mana. Let's play this Batterskull. So now we still have a blocker, and we have 12 life. So I think we, I don't want to say it too early, but I feel good about this game right now. They only have 1 card left in hand. I don't really see what that could be. We even have lethal. They could have something like a bolt and a path. Maybe. I don't know what they can have here. They're gonna pass. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Walking Ballista. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I don't think that I think no matter how we do it here, we're in a pretty good state. So we attack with everything here. That should be lethal. Unless they have like some trick up their sleeve. So they have a lightning strike for that. Okay. And then they can chump the germ token. Fire blast that. Okay. Yep. You take 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So now we just shoot them for 4. All right. So we managed to pull one off with our artifact deck. So let's do the last one, and then I am definitely going to bed because I am exhausted. Maybe we should actually let's edit the deck. Let's take the green out altogether. Let's take the forest out. Let's take this guy out. Let's take the savannah out. The raging ravine. Let's add actually, I don't think we want this. Should we just get the Duretti in there? Yeah, let's play the Duretti for the last game. Sorry about this. It's quite a fun deck. It's not that easy to get to work, but it has a few things going for it. I think adding the green was a mistake. I guess I thought it would be cool to use the Tribe Elder to actually fix the mana, but we have so much colorless. It's actually not that big of a deal. That probably the Tribe Elder just becomes, it's more a dead card in our hand than it's actually useful for us to actually play and find lands, which is not really what it's meant to do. So I think that was a mistake from our side, or my side. I don't want to blame you guys. Yeah, I mean, this is a slow hand, but it has potential. And we are on the draw, so we get a chance to draw something good. The Mox would of course be the best draw, but let's try it. Let's try it. A lot of mulliganing going on today, both from us and the opponents. Okay, they keep 6. Green. That's a wildfire. It's not exactly what we wanted to see, but we can still manage. We can still draw that Mox. Okay. So some sort of Jund. Scavenging Ooze. That's fine. We don't have that many graveyard shenanigans going on, so it's not so bad. However, next turn we could just, no, not next turn, but we could get a pretty good Rakdos return. Then they of course get the chance to pump up their Scavenging Ooze, which is of course not ideal, but it is what it is. There's a Walking Ballista, which could be a very good metalworker target. Let's just get this out. Okay, so no removal spells, it seems like. Otherwise I would probably have done it. Manglehorn? What? That is just mean. That is just mean. The question is, we should probably just... Should we get them to discard 2 cards now? It's probably better than just shooting down the Manglehorn, I guess. It's not that impactful, but next turn we can play the Batterskull. Okay. That was cards they couldn't play anyway. Makes sense. What's this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, touche. Touche indeed. Was that the last card? Was that a Mind Twist? How about that? Eyes for eyes. I think the expression is an eye for an eye, but whatever you say. I guess we just need to try and... This will just save us some life. Okay, sure. This is a way of us dealing with the Scavenging Ooze and just making a really big beater. It will come into play tapped though, but at least we have something to do now. So if we draw land, then I actually think that we're in a pretty good state. So they could just exile creatures from the graveyard and then like the Walking Ballista and the Hypnotic Spectre, and then just kill the ready just with the Scavenging Ooze. And I think that's what they're gonna do. And that's not necessarily bad for us, actually. So if we draw land now, yeah, this attacks the ready. Yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But now we desperately need to draw land. Land? There we go. Okay, so we're not completely dead yet. Now we have a big, however, tapped 5/5 and yes. Oh, of course it doesn't get the counters. Yeah, that was silly. Regardless, we got rid of a big 5/5. I think our opponent could easily afford to draw 2 cards here. Just try and keep the pressure up. They don't. Okay. Yeah. So there's Nahiri. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now they're probably gonna kill the Nahiri. Yeah. Okay. Let's just play out this big dumb thing. Big 3/5. And then they're gonna attack. Play a land. Play this. Don't attack. Okay. They drew a swamp, most likely. So now we just need to make sure that we stack this correctly so that we put the fading counter on top. So we put this at the bottom. So the first thing, this comes off. Then we choose this, this, and this. Okay. There's a lodestone golem. That is pretty perfect. So again, we just pass. It's an interesting game. I don't like being on 4 life, but yeah, this Manglehorn is really doing the trick here. So now it's if they can attack for 3 if they want. Again, need to make sure that the fading counter is on top. So tap these 2. Land tax. Okay, that's not bad. I think I like attacking with this Shambling Vent now. Yeah, I think I like doing that. Just getting a bit more of a life buffer here. And then pass. Okay. That's fine. Mindslaver, huh? Okay. So now we really need to get something going here. What could we find? So now he's just going to make sure that we sacrifice these artifacts. Okay, that's a signet, which means that we don't have to... What can we do here? We can do... Oh. Let's play this. Okay, have a plan now. So instead of letting them do anything with the Forge Master, we are gonna activate it after if they activate their Mindslaver, and then we are gonna make a decision based on that. But let's see if they spend the mana first. Yeah, this is a bit tricky one. I don't remember exactly what's in the deck, so we just need to like see if they actually activate the Mindslaver, and if they do, then we can sacrifice the Forge Master at the end of turn. Then another Mox, okay. So now they're definitely just gonna crack the Mindslaver. Why are they tapping so much mana? You control target player during the next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I doubt it's going to be enough to kill us, but I understand why they do that. So let's sacrifice 3 artifacts. So 1, 2, and itself. Then we're going to search. There's no way this can backfire, right? So we get 4 1/1s. Whenever it attacks, you may tap X untapped to defending player. Yeah, so that's not something they want to do. So let's just get this Mere Battlesphere. I don't see how they're going to get out of that. So yeah, do your worst, opponent. So we are now hands-free. We can't do anything here. But I think that this should do the trick. I think we are in a pretty good position here. Yeah, I don't know what they can actually do here other than just tap all of our lands. Like, it doesn't even make sense for them to play the land tax. They could play the Tideholder Scholar just to get it out, but yeah, they don't. Okay. Okay, so green deck. I think we want some combination of Day of Judgment and Toxic Deluge. I think Day of Judgment is good. What can we go without? Maybe this Tideholder Scholar. It seems like they have a lot of removal. And they managed to Mind Twist us. Maybe we should cut one Rakdos Return for more. This seems good against their... We have a lot of 4-drops. This seems good against something like Scavenging Ooze. Maybe Memory Jar is not great. Maybe Scholar is just better than Memory Jar. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe Memory Jar is not good enough for the deck. I don't know. I don't even know what game this is. Is this game... Was that like game 2 or game 1 or what was it? I don't even know. I'm so tired and sick that I can't even pay attention. The deck hasn't been abysmal. It hasn't been great, but it hasn't been the worst either. I wonder what our opponent is doing. That was really funny when we got Mind Twisted back after doing the Rakdos Return. Touché. Touché, opponent. Touché indeed. I think the deck looks fine. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. What is going on? Why is the timer stopped? Oh, okay. Signet into Portal. Sure. Duress. Oh god. Yeah, pick your poison. I could imagine they take the coercive. No, they don't. Okay. Maybe they have something to deal with the portal. But this is quite a grindy matchup. I feel like the portal is definitely gonna... They kept one land. Opponent. What is this nonsense from you, opponent? If you didn't draw land this turn, then okay. So now I'm just gonna draw extra cards every turn. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we can play. We can play Metalworker here. The thing is, I don't have much of a threat happening right now, but I will get there eventually. Why would you keep... That seems... You didn't even have the duress in your opening hand. That is not very good. Lightning Greaves. People love that card for some reason. Okay, but this is pretty good. So now we can just reveal, reveal, reveal. 6 mana. Let's play this guy. Play the Gilded Lotus. Then play the Hedron Archive. Then pass. And then we can sack the Hedron Archive end of turn to draw more cards. I don't see... Has to be a really exceptional hand, the rest of the hand. Okay. That's a start. Mind Twist for 1. Okay, so let's crack this in response. Let's see what you get. Day of Judgment. Sure. Probably the least... Oh, actually, the land tax is probably the least valuable card right now. Yeah, this Tanglewire is definitely gonna put an end to the fun. But you're not quitting, huh? I respect that. I mean, you really want to do this? You're not going to play anything for the next many, many turns. Whatever. Tap all this stuff where it doesn't matter. Sure. You want to go on? Really? Opponent? Go ahead. I admire the vigilance. Yeah, GG's. Well, the first 2 games were pretty good. Second one, not so good. Okay, so we redeemed our first draft by at least going 2-1 in this one. The deck was fun to play. It wasn't incredible. I feel like we needed a lot of 2 and 3 mana artifacts to make it really work. But it was quite fun. Just not very good against very aggressive decks. But that's normally how it works with combo decks, right? So I think I'm gonna be done with this format at least this time around. So next time I'm definitely want to play some more modern. There's some new decks in modern now breaking through. Like there's the mono blue Living End deck. There's like blue red Breach. I think there's these Kiki Jiki Deceiver X are sort of like post Splinter Twin ban. Splinter Twin decks have they've put up some pretty good results. So there's a lot of interesting stuff happening in Modern right now. So I definitely want to try and play that a little bit as well. So if you guys want to see more, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment below. I might have made a few misplays because I'm really exhausted, but I will see you guys soon.